A lot of your working life has been around change. You've been in change management roles, and your leadership and board roles, it's about coordinating change within industries. In that time, what has been the biggest influence on changes within industries over the years?
For pretty much any organisation, anywhere in the world, if these days you're not a technology company, you're unlikely to last very long. It used to be about everybody had to be a marketing company. You were very focused on our brand, and we're very focused on our positioning in the market and the products that we're offering. These days I think it's much more about, are we keeping up with our customer expectations? And that is being driven by the incredible advances in technology. And oftentimes our customers won't even know what they want in 12 months' time. We have to be ahead of the game and almost get prepared with a capability that will allow us to pivot very quickly, to introduce new products, new services, new capabilities, almost as soon as customers are aware of them.
And technology is driving a lot of change at Greater Bank right now.
It certainly is. We've been working on our digital transformation for a couple of years now. We've probably still got a good 12 months to go, but it will revolutionise the way we do things. And while it's not about necessarily introducing a whole bunch of new products and services on day one, it is about having that capability in place. And that's not just a technology platform. In fact, even more important than that is a capability within our business. So the capability of our people to utilise that technology, to understand our customer needs and expectations, and to be able to deliver on those changes in a timely manner. Very exciting times for us, but it's been a huge amount of effort from pretty much everyone in the business, and the next 12 months even more so, but very exciting times.
What's the key to embracing change, both from an internal and an external perspective?
I think the key to embracing the change is being able to see, as we talked earlier about leadership, see the end vision, to understand what that looks like, why we're going there, what benefit that has for our customers, and also what role I play in delivering on that vision. If I can connect what I'm doing day to day back to that ultimate vision and see the pathway that gets us there, then I can get excited about that. But if I don't understand all of those linkages, then it just becomes this scary, blurry thing out in the future, which doesn't really have any meaning, and I can't make that connection to what I'm doing right now.
Selling that change internally, I suppose, is a real key to them being able to sell the change onto the customer and why this is a good thing for them.
And that's an interesting challenge as well, because customers also resist change. Customers like doing things the way they always have, and that's their prerogative, that's their right. But we also have a lot of customers who want the latest and greatest, and Australians are fabulous at adapting to new technology. We're one of the first in the world to pick up on things like PayWave, for example. I think generally Australians expect us to be keeping up with those new technologies. But does that mean we can disrupt their regular patterns, whether that's walking into a branch that's only just around the corner from where I live, or whether that's being able to use some older technologies? I think of telephone banking as an ancient technology now. Been around for what? More than 20 years, probably closer to 30 years. Yeah. Most people these days are doing everything over the internet, and one of the delightful things I found, so 20 years ago when we were first looking at developing customer portals, as we called them, on the internet way back then, we talked about, the older generation won't be as good at adapting to this new technology. So we put in all sorts of lovely things to try and encourage people to use the computer, including some training in branch. If you walked in and you wanted to do a transaction, we'd walk you over to a computer and show you how it was done. These days, I think even people in their 80s and 90s are generally very comfortable using technology. I'd hate to underestimate our customers' willingness to adapt to new technology, but we do need to manage that process carefully. So if we're going to remove something from them, we need to make sure they get enough warning, that there are some genuine alternatives, and that, again, like our employees, they can see the benefits of moving towards this new vision.
That's probably the biggest challenge at the moment, is ensuring we continue to meet the needs of our customers today, but being well equipped to service the needs of the customers that, as you mentioned before, needs that they probably don't even know that they need as yet.
That's absolutely right. And we might not know what they need, which is a key part of this transformation journey we're on. As I said, we are delivering a capability. So we haven't locked ourselves into a particular set of products or services or technologies or apps or whatever functionality we need. We're developing a capability so that we can introduce those very quickly. So as needs change and as we identify new needs and as we hear about things, whether that's in Australia or overseas, we can say, yes, we'll be able to roll out these things much faster than we would have in the past.
What does a bank look like in 30 years' time?
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I think banking will always be there as a way to secure people's financial well-being. How we do that, what that means to individuals, I think is likely to change significantly. What it looks like, there'll be lots of technology involved. Hopefully there'll still be some people involved to facilitate that people will still be looking for a trusted advisor to help them on that financial well-being journey. But it could be very interesting in 30 years' time.